Good morning, all of you. And today is the day six of my Women Empowerment Mastery program. And today's topic for today, it's going to be connected to the next topic that is for tomorrow, and that is a friendship day. So I'm covering it today, and the topic is joy and happiness. What is joy? Joy is the inner feeling of that's and happiness is the expression of joy. So joy which makes you very full of energy. So how this energy can be gained, that is another thing which I'm going to cover. So when you are joyful, people perceive you as happy. So how many of you agree to this? Yes, lot of people, right? So it is because joy is an inner feeling, and when you are full of joy inside, your soul is full of joy, then you spread out that same joy to others' lives, and that is happiness. So when you are in a situation wherein you feel, you know, that's an inner feeling, and that becomes a trait of your personality, that you are always joyful. So why you are joyful? It is not because it's a blessing, it's a grace from Almighty, that you can spread joy to so many lives. And joy cannot be always the expression of smile or laughter. It can be bringing smiles on others face, it can be bringing about laughter on somebody's place. They can be from very different professions. It need not be the profession of a comedian or something who can bring smile and laughter. It can be a joker who is in a circus and who brings smile to other places. It can be a social communist worker who can bring lot of joy on the faces of so many underprivileged people by doing something great for them. So joy is an inner feeling, and happiness is the expression of it. So you will see lot of leaders, lot of successful people, they have joy inside them, and that becomes expression on their face. And when they're around, you are full of energy, you get motivated, you get inspired. You see a lot of people who motivate you through their speeches. If you see a lot of soldiers or army personnel or captain, they inspire you to do better, because they have this expression of happiness, joy on their faces when they speak to people, when they interact with you on one. And this is not really, it's a blessing which is coming from Almighty, that people, even if they are in distress, even if they are having a lot of challenges in their lives, they still bring joy to others. So when we think of joy, let us assume, let us make it very clear to ourselves that joy is not about only having smiles and laughters. It is more than that. How you can bring happiness. So if you see, there are so many people who are around us, and you will see sometimes people with frowning faces, sometimes they are stressed, sometimes they are in their own world, they are engrossed in some of the things wherein they don't feel the need to be joyous. So joy is a thing which can bring solace to your soul. So find your happiness. So some people like singing, that brings them joy. Some people, they want to go to the nature and be around nature to get that joy inside, that self contentment, or a thing that, okay, that pleases them inside, that nourishes their soul. So such people, they get the joy from all the areas of the life, and they observe that, they bring that into their soul, and then their soul becomes full. And when the cup is overfilled, when the cup is overfilled, it oozes out. So this is how the people who bring happiness to the world, who bring joy to the world, they are joyous inside, they are happy inside, and that is why they can bring that joy, right? So having said this, I'm not going to take much time today. I want all women to be always joyous, because joy brings in instant energy to your outer being, always, and inner being. So always see the positive side of anything, and be joyous, be happy, and spread that to your family, spread that to your own people, spread that to your team, spread that to your organization, because that is very essential. If you go with a frowning face all the time in your office, nobody is going to get motivated, nobody is going to get inspired. So if you have the slight sense of humor also as an expression of joy, please do that in your meetings. When you are dealing with so many complex projects or so many hot topics which become the red flags, please bring in that joy, that save some sense of humor in all your meetings, because that lightens the environment, and that brings the team back to the project, back to the goals, back to the objective. So many of my audience, they come from all walks of life, so I'm not going to cover much, but I'm going to cover most of the professional life as well as personal life. There are so many organizations which are working towards a lot of social causes, and if somebody is coming from that kind of mindset, that gives joy to them, please join those organizations. There are so many NGOs who do lot of work for social causes, and that if that gives joy to somebody, you can join those kind of movements and be happy that you are impacting lives of so many. So having said this, I'm going to sign off from this particular session today's, and I wish you a very happy weekend, and let us see tomorrow with a topic which is going to be the friendship day topic, because that is where the day is. Tomorrow we are going to celebrate friendship day, and I want to encourage each one of you to be there so that you don't miss the actual essence of friendship from me. Take care and wish you a very 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 happy weekend. Bye, love you all.